Hello, denizens. Former network executive reaction to Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Episode 3. Was it only a week ago that I saw Episode 2? My gosh, time flies when you're having fun. If you're new to this channel, I don't usually do reviews, but my denizens demanded that I comment on SNW, and I do what my denizens tell me. Let me just say right off the bat that this episode was great. Warning, there will be spoilers. And to all you new Trek fans who absolutely hated my first two reviews, I assure you that I did not come to bury Strange New Worlds, but really desperately wanted to praise it. I want it to be better than TOS. I think I speak for every ranter on this platform. We just want good Trek. And Episode 3 was excellent Trek. Here is what made it great. First off, it featured one of the main characters. Number 1, the Uhura story in Episode 2, sure, it could have been much better. I've actually replotted the entire episode if anyone is interested in hearing it. But this early in the series, I don't care about secondary characters. I want to see Spock, Pike, and Number 1. Paramount, you're in the entertainment business, not the everyone gets a trophy business. There was urgency in this episode. The dialogue was much better, denser, delivered quickly and crisply with enough medical and technical jargon to make it feel like these people knew what they were talking about. The mini climaxes were far better. The music swelled into them louder, exactly like the way TOS used to do before the commercial breaks.
I think it's the best option.
I like the fact that Dr. Mbenga got a major role and wasn't subordinate to Nurse Chapel. The almost catastrophic situation in this show was actually caused by the good doctor. His personal needs coming before the ship's. That was good writing. Characters making bad choices, good choices, and we got to see the results of those choices play out in the story. Excellent. While they played only a minor role, the scenes with Pike and Spock rang completely true, and Spock got to behave like Spock as opposed to the nonsense in shows 1 and 2. The revelations were logical and clever and even bittersweet at times. We got to see a good dust-up between One and La'an. We got to see One carry off a man over her shoulder like a sack of potatoes. At least, I think Hemmer is a man. Did we need the slow-mo sequence of One carrying him down the corridor?
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Girl power. I should add that Bruce Horak killed it as Hemmer. He could very well easily attain Data-level popularity. Not so certain we'll ever get a scene where Pike is carrying off Uhura like a sack of potatoes over his shoulder, but now I'm just being bitchy. At the end, we did get the mandatory Kurtzman whammon are so great moment.
Created chimeric antibodies in her system. I was able to synthesize them into a cure before they set. Don't thank me. I know I'm good at my job.
Yes, did Chapel really have to say that? No, of course not. Did the writers add it? Was it forced on them by the producers? Okay, it's just one moment. Now 2 moments. Look, I don't want to dwell on them. The episode was written by Akela Cooper, sorry if I'm butchering your name, and Bill Wolkoff, packed with dialogue when needed, and other times there was space to breathe. And as I said earlier, was not afraid to get technical. I felt I was actually on a sophisticated spacecraft operated by an expert crew. More of this, please. It was directed by Leslie Hope, an experienced director, and it showed. Hopefully hope Did you see what I did there? We'll be directing all remaining episodes. It was wonderful to see our derelict Ontario place starring in the show. Technically, the show looked great. So that's it. Kudos to all involved. But one bit of disturbing news is that it has been pointed out to me that the backstory for Una Chin Riley was lifted from Vulcan's Glory, a pocket TOS novel written by D.C. Fontana. Yes, one of the original scriptwriters for TOS. Yes, we want future Treks to borrow from established influences, but to not provide attribution to D.C. Fontana was bad form. TNG used to credit influences. I don't see why SNW can't either. There you go, denizens. What do you think? Do you agree with me? I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments below. Till next time, be seeing you.
Da 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 da.